All right, so I got this one wrong. I thought this was probably an intermediate cycle low, but it has rolled over and now made a lower low. So I was wrong on that call. I told people to go ahead and stop out right in here, so we didn't lose too much, 1 or 2%. So no huge catastrophe. We still have an intermediate degree rally to go, though. So what I would like to see, I don't know if it'll happen or not, especially ahead of the FOMC meeting next week. The Fed's probably going to try and rescue this market and pump it back up, but it would be, I'll say we could buy with confidence if we could get a bloodbath phase right here, like what happened recently in gold, and that was the reason why I kept telling people that, the people that were calling for gold to go to 1600 or 1400 or whatever were wrong, and that we were in the final few days of the sell-off, the panic selling phase where price just goes down day after day, and then you start to see people doing stupid stuff, calling for $1,600 or $1,400 gold. I would like to see something similar happen in the stock market. Now, let me show you real quick on the gold chart, just to remind people of what happened. So this is a bloodbath phase. This is what convinces the people that don't really understand what's happening. It convinces them that price is just going to go down for the foreseeable future, and the bottom has dropped out, and there's no way that it can ever recover. Well, for the people that understand what's happening, I put out a video here. This is a manufactured move. These bloodbath phases, they start when a support zone breaks. So this was the start of the bloodbath right here when this support broke. And it's created, in the metals anyway, it's created by the banking cartel, and it allows them to get out of their shorts in this panic move. They cover their shorts and possibly get long, but one way or another, they get out of the way. They get rid of their shorts, and then the market can rally, and that's exactly what happened. And I told people that I was going to tell them, I told you so, like I've done dozens and dozens of times over the years. And of course, I told you so. This is what happened after this false breakdown. Again, this is just a manufactured event that allows the banks to get out of the way of the impending rally. Now, what I would like to see would be something similar happen in the stock market. Now, I'm gonna say this is the support zone. So we've got the potential here. If this, assuming we don't get a rescue here at the end of the day, again, like I said, we got the FOMC meeting coming next week, and there's probably going to be a lot of liquidity pumped into the market to try and stop this. But it would be nice, and we could buy with confidence if the market can overwhelm any efforts to rescue it. And a break of this support zone unleashes a bloodbath phase, and we go down. I've said before, they tend to last 5 to 7 days. If we can close near the lows today, then maybe this would be day one, and then if we could get 4 to 6 more days of just day after day after day of selling, maybe even takes us all the way back down to 4,000, then we could buy with confidence, and we could hang on the same way that we did with metals. Now, I don't know that that's going to happen. Fingers crossed. Hopefully it does. If it does, then we've got a really good setup for a long entry into the stock market. But if the Fed keeps pumping liquidity into this, and they kind of stop this from completing the ICL, which is what happened here, and apparently the same thing happened here. What we should have happened was we should have had a crash event right here. We should have had our bloodbath phase that would have come down to we probably could have bottomed at 42 or 4100, and then this would have been done, and we could have been in the advancing phase of an intermediate cycle right now. But the Fed just keeps intervening here, and they're trying to stop the crash that's trying to unfold. So they've manufactured another complete daily cycle and maybe another short cycle here. So we'll keep an eye on this over the next few days, and maybe we'll get today is the start of a bloodbath phase, and if so, then I think you can buy aggressively and maybe even use a little leverage, somewhere around day 5 to 7. That's usually about as long as they lasted. The bloodbath phase in gold lasted 7 days. So we'll see what happens here over the next few days, but maybe we're getting a setup here where we can, really buy the stock market aggressively here later this week or early next week.